Well, I don't know if you knew, but Joe Biden's government have officially lost their mind. Now, you would say that they lost their mind ages ago. No, no, no. They have officially crossed the line now by introducing a disinformation board, which is basically a minister of truth to control speech online and offline, narrative, freedom of speech, freedom of thought, every single thing that you can think of. And they thought the best thing to do, and that also includes how to counter Elon Musk buying Twitter and how dare Elon Musk make Twitter pro free speech. The best thing to do, in their perspective, from their perspective, is set up this disinformation board. And guess who's going to be in charge? Yeah, there's a Russian expert, Nina Jankovic. So her title, by the way, is a disinformation fellow at the Wilson Center. The same Nina, who's a bit iffy and dodgy. These are the same Joe Biden. These are the same idiots who say let's basically boycott all Russians, cancel all Russians, including a random grocery store, a supermarket owner, in the middle of nowhere in London or New York. If the family owning that shop are Russian, even if they're not pro-Kremlin, let's just go after them, cancel them, kick them out. That's what they say, right? They've been doing it for the past 2 months. And then they get one of the Russians to be in charge of the disinformation board for the United States of America. What? This is the same, by the way, a control freak who came out in order to be accepted by Team Biden. She was one of the few people, a lot of people, who came out and said the theory about Hunter Biden's laptop, when it came out a few years ago, it's fake news, it doesn't exist, it's just Trump having dreams about it. Well, we found the laptop. It exists. The content exists. And I apologize to all of you that I made you look at this. It's absolutely disgusting. We're not going to look at it anymore. But for those who haven't actually paid attention to the lack of mainstream media narrative, and that's the biggest issue that we have, is that Hunter Biden's links to Russian oligarchs doesn't really help Joe Biden, does it? This exclusive came out from the Mail saying a Russian oligarch with close ties to Putin met with Hunter Biden in Moscow over potential investment dealing before meeting twice more in New York and DC. And the oligarch is now sanctioned by the US government, by his own daddy. So what happened there? Is that not dodgy? Getting a Russian to be in charge of your Minister of Truth, having your son hanging out with Russians, and then going out and boycotting and cancelling all Russians, even if they're not pro-Putin. It's a bit disgusting. And this is the biggest kind of hypocrisy that we're currently seeing. And also, she came out recently and said, if Elon Musk is going to be in charge of Twitter, that means people are going to say whatever they want to say. So the best thing to do is to get the elites of Twitter, anybody with a blue tick, verified account, to edit other people's tweets. So you could tweet something, and then Owen Jones, who has a blue tick, could come and edit your tweet. Is it just me, or is it just like completely... It's like a 5-year-old coming up with a policy idea. She thinks you can treat Twitter the way you treat Wikipedia. Even Wikipedia has its process. You can't just edit other people's tweets. What is happening here? So she's now the queen of truth and facts and information in America. Make sure to share this video because not many people know about this. You're not going to hear any of this in the mainstream media. So subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi and we are the media.